Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Lillian. I'm an endocrine specialist nurse, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a 72-hour fasting blood test. Well, I understand there is always a lot of anxiety when you've been told you need to fast for 72 hours. So therefore I hope the information you get from this video will help you go through this investigation smoothly. I'm going to be talking about why a 72 fasting blood test, how to prepare, and what to expect during and after the test. Well, if this topic is something that you're interested in, or you've recently seen your endocrinologist and they've recommended a 72-hour fast blood test, kindly stick around, and while you're here, please like the video because that will let me know that you found it helpful. So to begin with, why do you need this test? Yes, this test is used to confirm a diagnosis of an insulinoma, which is usually a tumor that produces excess insulin, where we all know that insulin is a very important hormone in our bodies and it helps us regulate the blood sugars. However, while it's secreted in excess amounts, it will lead to low blood sugars, which may be dangerous. Well, physiologically during fasting, our bodies suppress insulin levels. Because think about it, you're not eating, so you have no glucose coming in, and your body is trying so hard to make this glucose from fats, breakdown of proteins. So the last thing you want really is having more insulin within your body to make the blood sugars even lower. So what happens when you have an insulinoma is your body will have excess insulin in blood, even regardless of your fasting status. So low blood sugars together with high insulin levels within your blood will confirm a diagnosis of insulinoma, because that means you have a tumor somewhere that continuously produces these insulin levels that cannot be suppressed. So how will you prepare for this blood test? First and foremost, you need to prepare for a hospital admission, because this is a supervised test and you'll need to be admitted within the hospital. Your endocrine nurse may also instruct you to have a good intake of carbohydrates about 3 days prior to the investigation. Just make sure you have enough glucose in stores to take you through the fasting period. So what happens on the day of your investigation? First of all, you'll be admitted into the hospital. You have a cannula inserted and they'll take baseline samples. Once that has been done, you will then commence your fasting. So during the fasting, you're allowed to have clear fluids, but nothing like caloric beverages or food. You also be instructed by your endocrine nurse to keep active. That is, you can walk around or have any fun activities so you don't stay lying in bed for all the 3 days. You will then have blood samples taken at regular intervals, about 4 to 6 hours. However, this might change if you're very symptomatic or you have consistently low blood sugar levels. Insulin and peptide C levels will only be measured once hypoglycemia has been confirmed or your glucose is below 2.2. There will also be glucose ready in case there is need to reverse hypoglycemia or you're very symptomatic. Therefore, the investigation may be terminated earlier than 72 hours if you're consistently having very low blood sugars and you're very symptomatic. However, if your investigation goes on for 72 hours, you have final blood tests done after 72 hours, and then you'll be given something to eat and your blood sugars will be monitored, and you'll be discharged once you're safe to go home. You'll be notified of your results on your next appointment, and these will be discussed with your endocrinologist. Once a diagnosis of insulinoma has been established, then you may have to discuss different treatment options, for instance surgery to remove the tumor. Well, that's the end of this video, and I hope you found this video very helpful. So if this investigation has been recommended by your endocrinologist, please make sure you get it done, because early diagnosis, early management, and improved outcomes. Thank you so much for watching.